So we're sitting here with Loova SB.
What's up?
We're about to interview him about how he started his business and rapping.
My business, job.
So how'd you start this stuff?
I started rapping. Well, I've been rapping ever since I was a little kid. Writing my fucking on the back of my assignments. But I was always freestyling on the tracks with my cousins and them. But when I started recording, I could never record. Like niggas would always be like, "Hey, let's get you in the studio," but they never did. And so I started recording on my own when I was about to be a junior. So my sophomore summer year, that's when I started recording, basically putting out shit.
So what are the top five rappers that influenced you?
Um, Kid Cudi is one. Drake, J. Cole, Lil Wayne, and Wiz. Because Kid Cudi's pretty creative, and I like his style. Same with Drake, he gets on some deep shit, and like something you could just really relate to. And J. Cole, I like stories. That nigga's always telling stories. So, and when it comes to Wayne, I mean everybody likes Wayne. Like who's not a fan of Wayne? And then Wiz, I always felt like, I watched that nigga rise from Show and Prove all the way to fucking Cushion Orange Juice. So, and he has some great flow too.
So how'd you come up with this name Loova, and what does it mean?
Well, Loova means lion in German, and to everybody who knows me know that I used to be called Lion Boy, and as I was getting older, I was like, I don't want to be called Lion Boy, so I was gonna drop the boy, but then I thought they would be jocked in Tiger, that's what they would say. So, what happened was, me and my girl was going through some stuff. She was half German. We was going through some stuff, and I felt like if I ever make it to the top, I still wanted her to be a part of me because she was there at the bottom. And so I basically took her half of her language and mixed it with mine, so it came out Loova. Bitch.
Hmm. So what about these rappers, Tulare or the Valley? What do you think about them?
Um, well, it depends on who, because the older ones seem like to be on their grind, taking it seriously, and then some of them are just like doing it, I don't know, like as a fucking trend or something, like just putting out shit for entertainment, like not really trying to do nothing with it. Some people are serious about it. Some people just follow the same song and dance. But I'm not hating. I mean, do whatever you got to do, but I don't know. I just guess I'm trying to do more than that. So
Mm.
I guess it's good. I mean, I'm glad my city's on somewhat. I'm trying to put us on. Trying to get there's a lot of people out there who don't use their talent. I'm about to get some of them singers in the studio. You know who I'm talking about. You've been singing. Shit.
So I heard you were in some group called We Chill with some guy Infinity. What's up with this guy? You
um,
have any beef with him?
I wouldn't call it beef. I would call it more of a. We all used to chill. That's the whole thing of We Chill. And then like the whole crew, there's about 5 heads, and then he started kind of acting shady on us, and like he was like talking about starting my own group and this and that, nigga. So I would be like, yo, check out my music. He'd be like, man, I'm on the grind, dissing my boys and stuff. So I'm like, fuck that. That's why I had that line in that song. And I was like, fuck around, get your infinity cut short. So it's like it's not necessarily beef. It's just more of a like, I don't understand. That nigga just went way off. So we had to bounce him off the plane. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Um, what are five things people don't know about you?
5 things people don't know. Um, I'm a nerd. I like I, I like to get a lot of brain. Nah, I like. Let's see. I'm a fan of Star Wars. I play a little bit of guitar. Fucking. What else some people know about me? Um, I write poetry. I like to write. Uh, fucking. had one too on the tip of my tongue. I don't smoke weed. That's one. I don't do that. And fucking, what was it? I don't know. That's 4 things. You can think of the 5th one if you want. Oh, I cut my own hair. You know what I mean? Niggas be paying money to a hair shop. I don't give a fuck. Cut my own. How does it look, guys?
So, was there anything else you want anybody, your fans to know or anything?
Follow me at Loova SB on Twitter. Follow me. That's capital LOOVA, capital SB. Shut up, bitch. And check out my music on Facebook. Check out my cousin LeVar Don B's beats, man. Nigga be getting off in the studio too. Shout out Top Flight, no bullshit security. Shout out Young College, my nigga, that's my fam. It's my bloodline, my brother. DC, you know, all my niggas out there. The real SB. And cut it.